reviewers and random Doctor Who fans. Now today I'm going to be doing a review of this, which is the Sonic Screwdriver and Sonic Pen set. And here it is. Of course, this is part 2 of my Sonic review. Last week, of course, I did the Sonic Lipstick review from the Sarah Jane Adventures, and I'm following it up this week by reviewing the final Sonic that I have to review for now, which is the Sonic Pen. So, as always, let's take a look at the box. As you can see, here it is. Nice Doctor Who logo here at the top, ages 5 and up. As you can see here, both with black ink nib, light, and sonic emitter. Both devices, if I can talk, feature light and sound effects. And of course, Sonic Screwdriver and Sonic Pen set at the bottom, little character options logo. And around the side here, we've got a picture of David Tennant, of course, as the 10th Doctor with his Sonic Screwdriver there. Unfortunately, no picture on the box of Sarah Lancashire, who of course played Miss Foster in the actual episode that the Sonic Pen was in, Partners in Crime. So a bit unfortunate that she doesn't appear on the box art, but David Tennant obviously does. Taking a look on the inside here, as you can see, it's got a little sort of window on the inside. You can see the Sonic Pen there, you can see the Sonic Screwdriver, and it also comes with the batteries for both Sonic devices, so that's quite cool. Taking a look around the side here, as you can see, pretty much more of the same information, and on the other side, and on the top, and below there's just some information there about battery installation, all that, you know, the usual rubbish. Around the back, obviously, we've got some more information, pretty much the same that was on the front of the box, except down at the bottom we've got the character options, information, all that rubbish, and just some more pictures of the Sonic Screwdriver and Sonic Pen. But enough about the box, let's crack it open and take a look at that Sonic Pen itself. Okay, and here they are, out of the box. First of all, starting off with the Sonic Screwdriver here. I've obviously already reviewed one of these and showed you how to upgrade it, so I'm not really going to spend a lot of time on that. But the one thing I will mention is that when you light this Sonic up, as you can see, it's a bright blue light. And this is the only place where you can get the 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver with that blue LED, because obviously it comes with that violet LED, the one, you know, that reveals the hidden messages. So this is the only set where you can get the Sonic Screwdriver with that blue nib at the front. Also, whenever it comes in the packaging with the Sonic Pen, there's only the pen attachment at the bottom here. There isn't the UV option as well. But enough about this. You know, I've talked about it before for ages, so we'll just get rid of that. And talk about the Sonic Pen, which is here. And as you can see, a fantastic little recreation of the actual prop from the show. Very nicely detailed, of course, as well. You kind of got those silver rings there at the bottom, and some fantastic detail at the top here. As you can see around the side here as well, you've got the little holes for the speaker for when the sonic noise is heard. Of course, at the bottom here, you've got this little feature, which is quite nice. This actually works as an actual pen, too. So you twist it at the top here, and as you can see, the little pen comes out, and then you can go ahead and write away, which is a really nice feature, and I like that, which is my catchphrase, my other catchphrase, should I say. Unfortunately, the pen is quite big compared to a normal pen, so you know you can't get away. You can't bring it into school, for example, and sit and use it to write away and do work, or even bring it into your work and write away, because people realise that it's a massive pen, and of course you've got this emitter at the top. So if it was a little bit smaller, you know, I'd like it if it was a little bit smaller, and that way it would be a bit more easier to conceal the fact that it's actually a toy from Doctor Who. Of course, its features, along with being able to write, is that the tip lights up. And to do this, you press this little button. As you can see, it's quite tiny. It's concealed here in the little clip of the pen, and it's quite small and quite hard to actually push. So if you push it here, as you can see, you get this bright blue light, and the Sonic Screwdriver noise can be heard. So as you can see, it's really quite bright, and actually I really like that. Also, it would have been nice if the button was further on down here, because when I point the Sonic, you know, when it's pointed in the show, it's almost as though the button was down here. Like, to actually have the button up here is quite annoying and quite tricky as well. Also, it's incredibly small too, so it kind of hurts your finger and puts a little dent in it. I don't know if you can see there, but in glorious high definition. But you know, it's kind of hard to push. As ever, I'll try and show you what it looks like at night. So just to show you here, it is quite bright, a lot brighter than the Sonic Lipstick that I reviewed last week. And you do get a nice little flicker off it as well, as you can see there. It's not just a steady light, it does kind of flicker and make a type of Sonic-y, have a type of Sonic-y look to it. Also with the Sonic Pen, there's also the noise that it comes with as well, this little sound effect. So if you can kind of hear it here, it's quite muffled and quite hard to hear, but if you kind of sort of hear it, that is the, it comes with two like slightly varying sound effects, and they're both the sound effects that come with the 9th and 10th Doctor sonic screwdrivers, just kind of at a lower frequency, but you can hear one is just the plain sonic noise, and the other one is it's kind of like a slightly different pitched sonic noise, but at the same time it's pretty much similar to the other one, so they're pretty much exactly the same. When it comes to battery insertion, it's kind of difficult, but as you can see at the top here, if you screw this section off and pull it away completely, this separates the pen. So you set the pen to one side, somewhere where it hopefully doesn't roll away. And as you can see, this is essentially what you're paying your money for. This is a little teeny sort of section here. And of course, it still works obviously, so you don't need the bottom part of the pen. And also if you listen, the sound is actually quite louder whenever you unscrew it, so as compared to how it sounded before. So it's almost though it's a little design flaw there. Whenever the pens together, it kind of muffles the speakers. But anyway, I digress. To put in the batteries, you unscrew that little star head screw there and insert them. They're 3 tiny little button cell batteries. They're smaller than the ones used in the other Sonics, so quite annoying and hard to find if you ever run out of them. But at the same time, it's good that they've actually included those in the pack. So to reattach it, just put it on here and screw it back into place. Don't make the mistake that I keep making, where you pull the screwdriver or the pen apart like that, which just unfortunately separates it from its casing. Just pop that back on if that ever happens, and hopefully your little nib should still work. Yep, which is quite cool. Things I don't like about this Sonic, well, the actual body of the pen kind of muffles the sound, which is quite annoying too. It is quite big. It's slightly bigger than a normal pen, so you can't really just use it for writing and stuff. Although on the plus side, it actually can be used as a proper pen, and you can write away with it, which is quite cool, although it's kind of top heavy because of all the electronics in the top. Also, if you want to build your own sonic screwdriver, I suggest getting one of these, and obviously using that little part at the top to make the noise, and the light too. So quite interesting if you're that type of person who likes building their own props and effects. Another thing that really annoys me, and it's a giant flaw for the Sonic pen in general, is that it only ever comes with a Sonic screwdriver. You never get the Sonic pen on its own in separate packaging, and that's something I find highly annoying, because I mean, what happens if you already have a 10th Doctor Sonic screwdriver, so it would have been really nice if it was just released separately in its own packaging. Okay, thanks very much for watching my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's countless more reviews online. I've reviewed pretty much every other Doctor Who Sonic screwdriver toy you can imagine, and other figures as well. I've also reviewed loads of Robot Wars toys, Back to the Future DeLoreans, and some Toy Story toys as well. So if you like any of those, please feel free to check them out. You can also subscribe to me, you can add me as a friend, and you can also add me as a friend on Facebook. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.